Hi and welcome to a DCRC Adventures video. Now, just before COVID, I bought myself a WLtoys A959b and paid £47 for it, delivered from UK distributor, UK seller, and had a lot of fun during lockdown. I thought I'd have a look, see what else I could get now off eBay, new or second hand, for less than £47. What I've ended up with are an Absima, something like that, Spirit. Paid £16 for that one. A BlackZon Slyder, and that cost me the total of 25 for the postage, just about. And then this thing, which is a HBX something or other, there's no stickers on it to tell me what it is, and that's a two-wheel drive 1/12 buggy. That was 35. So all of these dirt cheap second-hand cars, I'm going to give them a bit of a quick run, see how they go. Not really tested any of them yet, and I'm going to compare them to what I think now was the benchmark budget beginner's car, the FTX Tracer. So we'll try the blue Absima first. So this Absima, it's a 1/16 scale, brushed obviously, it's four-wheel drive, it's got a little tiny battery in it. I'm not expecting much of it, but we'll see how it goes. So I can tell you the handling isn't bad, it's very similar to the FTX. Probably similar sort of speed as well. Not the fastest, but for kids, for beginners, I suppose it's perfectly fine. Now these are still available for sale new. I think they're around £65–70, which is the same ballpark figure as the FTX. I think between the two I'd probably go for that. You know, it's got exactly the same stuff basically, a little 390 motor, 2-in-1 ESC speed controller, a little battery and charger included. Not going to bother doing any speed tests because none of these are going to be particularly fast. I'd say very similar speed, maybe a little bit slower than the FTX. The one thing I will say, when I bought this one, obviously second hand, it had been used before, the friction dampers on it were almost solid. No movement in them whatsoever. The battery that came with it is dead. It'll run for about 30 seconds and then switch off. Right, let's have a look at the next one. So the next one is the BlackZon Slyder. Now these are pretty much the same as the FTX. They've got a different speed controller ESC, which is 5-wire for the servo, whereas the FTX is 3 wires on the servo. The ones I've got are 3-wire on the servo. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. So we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, so straight away I'd say that's faster than the last one, the Absima. Got a lot more go. Not as easy to drive one-handed. But yeah, might not be much faster off the line, but it's certainly got more speed. So this one is the HBX. It's a 1/12 scale and it's only 2-wheel drive, so it's a bigger car. Again, it's got the 390 motor and a 2-in-1 ESC speed controller. 5-wire servo again on this one. I think these three have all been the 5-wire servo, so we'll see how we get on with this one. Straight away I can tell you it's been 2-wheel drive. Much more difficult to drive one-handed. Is it any faster? No, not significantly. It's a bigger car, so I guess if you're using it off-road or something, it'd handle the roughness a bit easier. Again, this came with battery and charger. I think with some better tyres on it, it'd be easier to drive as well. These might be better suited to dirt or something than this. Yeah, really struggling with this to get it going at all with the... Pretty much as soon as you throttle it wants to turn. So maybe some different tyres to give it the grip it needs. Now, one thing I did notice with HBX, it seems to power up on a 3S battery, so it's going to be a bit mental, the inability to drive it on 2S. Give it 50% more power and we'll see what happens now. I think it's just going to be undrivable. Not even on the screen, so I've got to concentrate on driving the camera. It certainly wakes it up. Nah, it's barely drivable. Let's have one fast pass if I can do it. No, not like that. I really do think the tyres on this are what's harming it. You can see as soon as you put any power on, it wants to turn. So what I've done now is I've wedged you up. I'm going to have one go at a speed run, two-handed. see what I think of it when I can control it. If I can control it. It's just got no traction on the tyres. There we go, that's flat out. But it's not even that fast really. It's maybe like 25 mile an hour, something like that. So what can I say about these three? Should you buy a very cheap second-hand car off eBay? Well, there's nothing wrong with any of them really. That thing is very, very difficult to drive, being two-wheel drive. The tyres on it though, they are very plasticky compared to these. They're a very hard tyre. I think that really doesn't help. Nothing wrong with it. It's all there, it all works. The BlackZon probably is my favourite of the bunch, and I know these being the same as the Tracer and the HBX 16 something or other, you can get parts for them. That thing, the trying to see Absima, yeah, they're still available in the shops, so you should be able to get parts for them. How tough, strong they are, I don't know. The BlackZon, they're available in the shops as well, or certainly the FTXs, which is the same car. This one is mine that I've been abusing for about a year now. The only thing I've broken is the body and the wing. Mechanically, it's all still great. So, should you buy? There's no reason why not, but when they're 70 something quid in the shops, I don't really see the point in scrimping and buying something so cheap, unless you're like me, a bit of an idiot for the underdog, the rubbish stuff. When I look through my collection of cars, the amount of rubbish I've got, oddities, stuff that doesn't really perform as you would expect, as you would hope. I love them though, they're great. But yeah, should you buy one? Probably not. Buy one of them, FTX Tracer. Can't go wrong with one of them.